Page 43. Match each diagram with a description and an equation. Remember, when you start these guys, they are all the same. The first thing you look at is how many boxes you have for X. How many boxes do we have for X? For A? 5. That's our denominator. Now looking at Y, how many did we gain or lose compared to those 5? We lost 2. So do you see anything that would show that we lost 2 out of 5? Third one down, decreased by 2/5. Now we have to find the equation. So you have a pie. I ate 2/5 of it. How much is left? 3/5. So which equation as a decimal represents 3/5? And if you can't see that, you would have to take 3 divided by 5. Okay, so if you chose this one, which I'm sure maybe was a popular answer, that's how much is missing, but you're always basing it on how much is left. You'll see that for number 2 as well. Okay, letter B. Again, how many boxes do you start with for X? 6. How many did you increase or decrease? How many boxes? Got bigger by 5. So do you see anything that says increase by 5 out of 6? Hopefully you see it, obviously, right there. So you have a pie, and then you increase it by another 5/6 of a pie. You got 1 and 5/6. What's the decimal equivalence of 1 and 5/6? Maverick? It's obviously going to be over 1, so it's, or bigger than 1, one of these two. 5 divided by 6 is that 0.6. .83 is what you should have. And again, if you can't see it, divide it out. We'll give you the answer. B, draw a diagram for one of the other ones. So you can do 1.6 repeating or 0.4. 0.4 would probably be the easiest one, right? You don't have to worry about repeating. So I'm going to start with 5 boxes. That's my X. How many would I have to have left to have 4/10 left? How many out of 5 would I have to have left to have 4/10 left? Brody? 2. 2/5. So this would be my Y. You could shade all the X's in again if you want. So it's very similar to this one. Just one less box left. Question number 2. Is it asking you how much peanut butter you ate? Or how much is left? How much is left? Okay, if you answered this one, which a lot of you did, that's how much you ate. You ate 30% of it. But it's asking you how much is in the pantry now, how much is left, which would be a 70% is left. How many ounces would that be? 56. Didn't ask you that. I was just wondering. On a hot day, a football team drank an entire 50-gallon cooler of water. And then half that much. How much total they drink, Brody?
75 gallons.
Be 75. Jada has 12 library books. Han has a third less than that. So what's a third of 12? Nope. That might be your answer. But what's a third of 12? Connor. 4. So that means she has 4 less. So 12 minus 4 now is 8. Got a label? Books. Question 4. Select all the expressions whose value is greater than x. That means the number in front will be bigger than 1. Jonah's got one of them. B will definitely be bigger than 1. Molly. D would be the other one, B and D. Number 5. Person's heart rate is between 60 and 100 beats per minute, typically. Noah looks at his watch and he counts 8 heartbeats and 10 seconds. Is his heartbeat typical? So, well, we have to convert seconds into minutes. So how many 10 seconds are there in a minute? 6. So I got to take 8 times 6. 48 heartbeats. Is that typical? No. How do you know?
48 is what is liberal.
Yeah, it's not between, it's not in that range. Okay, so we're going to write a equation for the number of times Noah's heart beats in m minutes. So some of you had poor Noah's heart not beating very fast here for a minute. 8 is not the number of times his heart beats per minute. I don't think that's even possible.
He needs to see a cardiologist.
You just told me how many it beats right here.
He is
48 times per minute. There's your equation. There's your equation.